Seems to make sense. And then hamstrings, Tuesday and Saturday. Seems to make sense. But if you have hamstrings on Tuesday and then hamstrings on a Wednesday, I'm going to be like, can you at least try to explain that? Does that make sense? Like there's an amount of time you want for healing. It doesn't have to be exactly symmetrical, but it's generally stimulate, let it recover, stimulate again. Here's another thing. People say, well, whole body training doesn't work for me, whole body every day. It can if you lower the volumes of everything. So if I'm doing back 5 days a week, someone could be like, this is bullshit. What if it's 3 working sets of back? No problem, because the stimulus is small, the recovery isn't great, and then the next day I'm ready to go. But if you're doing 8 or 10 sets of back, yeah, you're going to be training back 2 or 3 times a week. So with those two constructs are the muscles getting their due justice, the way you've arranged them in each session? And also, is each session sufficiently far apart to get good recovery, but also not sufficiently so far that it's just too much recovery and you're sitting around doing nothing? Those are the 2 core elements of program design, or splits as they're called. There are so many right answers within that universe, but also many wrong answers, that I can't say XYZ is the optimal split. So good bullshit detector for anyone listening to this. If anyone talks about like, this is the best split for legs, this would have 2 options. 1, YouTube thumbnail title game, total respect. We play it too. I love it. Or categorical fucking bullshit, because there are so many right answers to what's the best leg split, so individually based, as long as you do those 2 check marks. So splits, I'm very agnostic about. There's lots of wrong answers, but so many right answers. I can't say this is the best split. Whole body every day, push, pull, upper, lower, push, legs, pull, complex splits. Jared Feather IFB Pro, we do multi-day splits where we do like chest and shoulders in the AM, biceps and forearms in the PM. Tons of right answers, as long as within each session, all the muscles are getting just desserts. Like I've hung out with people at the gym where after like deadlifting and squatting, they're over there doing forearm curls. I'm like, how much are you getting that? They're like, dude, I'm not even here. Like it's a ghost curling. It's 15 reps in reserve. What's a fucking stupid split? Whereas here's another example. You really want to beef up your back, and you're going to do tons of heavy bent rows because coach said you need a fucking mid and thick lower back. But you do it the day after you've done a crap load of deadlifts and stiff-legged deadlifts. What are you doing? That's the wrong answer. You need to do it 3 or 4 days later when your back is fresh again. So those 2 things of exercises are getting checkmarked within the session and they're spread roughly evenly or in a way that allows for recovery between sessions. Everything that lives in that universe is a correct answer to splits, and everything else is minor.